Jay here for Stretford Paddock. That is the legend that is Andy Tate. Here to review Manchester United's draw at the City Ground. Forest 2, United 2. The unbeaten run continues. The winning run comes to an end. Andy, sum up how you're feeling about that performance today.
Sort of a mixed bag.
Yep.
Disappointed and also relieved. But nothing lasts forever. We know that in the game. Ask Liverpool.
Yeah.
But I think today was a really tough test for the Nottingham Forest side against United, and let's say it's their first proper game under him at home, wasn't it, for Sean Dice?
Yeah.
And then I think United were not at the races today for certain elements of the game. Attacking wise, I think we just lacked. We were below par, and we had one or two little chances. It was a nice little move from Cisco as well. But Forest made all the running in the first 10-15 minutes. And pressing and shooting, a couple of long ranges. I just think United were very disappointing today. But you can look back. There's grit there. There's a determination which we've shown at Old Trafford, like at Anfield as well. There's a grit back. There's grit to get back into it and then get a result, and we've got the result. But I'm just I'm disappointed. Our goal from a corner, was it a corner? I couldn't care less. That'll be another Sky Sports debate. I don't care less.
I mean,
because they'll debate that more than they debated Ahmed last week.
Yeah.
Against.
It's boring. You can see it coming. You will. You're right.
You can see it. There'll be an 45-minute debate on Sky Sports Monday morning, and Gary Neville will get in. Blah blah blah. Even Jamie Carragher, and it's the PGMOL. But I don't want to know. Don't want to know. I'll take anything we can now. And we got the corner, got the goal. Forest fans going mad. Players going mad, but you got to switch on. You do your job.
Yeah.
You forget the decision. That's what happened to us in the past. You switch on, you defend that, you clear. We score. Casemiro 1-0, looking good. And I think United still didn't pick up after we took the lead. And that's a disappointing thing. You get your noses in front, and we didn't up the gas a bit today. And that's the only disappointment. We're 1-0 up at half time. I thought, second half will come out. Know the score. Within 3 minutes, wow, back to life, back to reality.
Yeah. Back to the hero now.
Let's say Gibbs's goal, the cross. Ahmed, he couldn't jump, bless him.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mismatch, that, wasn't it? I don't know what's gone on there and how that's ended up being the situation, but
yeah.
I think he's going to hide into nothing.
I think we're missing Harry Maguire. Then it's like, 2 minutes later, we're 2-1 down. Diego Dalot couldn't switch on a fucking light switch. Yeah. He never switches on. He's still the liability that needs to be removed. I'm sorry, man. He may be Ruben's favourite. He may give all. He may bang his chest, run forward, put in a good cross here.
What would you do? Would you have Dorgu in then? Because he swapped him for Dorgu.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Maybe because this is like he's been making mistakes last week, and luckily we were dominant against Brighton. But this is mistakes now, so I would swap it around for the next game. We're going to Tottenham.
Yeah.
Because there's liabilities in there. Luke Shaw's still a liability.
Do you not think Shaw did okay today? I'll push back on that slight. I thought Shaw had a good game, I'll be honest with you.
It's sort of a mixed bag for me.
Yeah.
I'm just disappointed with the defending again. There's still areas of our game which are still sloppy, still concerning.
No, I agree on that front.
So the 2 goals, our new lad, keeper, he couldn't do anything.
No, I wouldn't.
You can't blame him for anything. It's just that there's still errors there from last season, and they will continue to be there. We've had 1 clean sheet all season.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it is. Sunderland, 1 clean sheet. It's still disappointing and it's still concerning. But United sort of a couple of changes, a bit of grit. Bruno hitting the post from long distance. If Casemiro was a bit better, bit on it, he would have got the rebound.
Yeah.
And then we kept pressing, and I think we deserved of our equaliser. Fantastic goal from Ahmed on the corner, and we kept pressing 2-2. What was it? 8 minutes to go, and we maybe should have won it. I think now's the time to, if you want, maybe like change it a bit. You got to bring in Chico, a little from the reserves. Bring him back in.
Cheeto,
yeah, sorry.
Chico time.
Sorry, it's Chico time. I think you got to bring him into the squad. If you need a goal late, and he's been knocking them in for the youth team, I'll bring him into the squad. You need a goal, throw him on, because United, even when we equalised, United still huffed and puffed today.
Were you surprised that he didn't give someone like Mount a go, or maybe Xerxes, someone mix it up a bit attacking wise? Because he made changes, but there were defensive changes, weren't there? You spoke about Delo coming off for Dorgu. Obviously, Lenny Yoro went off for Mazraoui, and I think we were all expecting some form of attacking change, and there wasn't any. Was you surprised at that?
Yeah, I was at that. I was surprised at that, and it's just disappointing. Or maybe it's something a manager can only answer. We're just lacklustre, but you take heart with the fact there's a little bit of grit there. The attacking's still good. There's an urgency to do well going forward and creating chances. And that's the comfort. Look, that guy with his hair looks like you're going to have to...
Frank.
Yeah, you're going beyond Christmas, mate. Frank, he's going beyond Christmas with that. So you're going to have to hold that haircut for another few weeks at least, unless you change your contract stipulations and get it shaved next week if we beat Tottenham.
I think his contract stipulations are what he's decided.
So if we beat Tottenham and get revenge, just shave the bugger off.
Hey.
So you know what I mean. You want that hairdo around the Christmas table for Christmas dinner? That's on you. But
there you go, Frank. Sage advice from Andy Tate.
I'll just take heart, and we haven't lost.
I'll be honest with you. You don't seem that deflated. Me and you've been doing this for years, and I've seen you when you're annoyed, when you're deflated, when you're angry. And you seem quite philosophical about it all.
Yeah. Because last season, Forest have beaten us home and away. Brighton's beaten us home and away last season. Crystal Palace beat us home and away last season. We were a laughing stock. United couldn't even do anything last season.
We couldn't.
Last
season was beyond.
We had talent to go forward, but we just couldn't engage.
Yeah.
But I take heart from that. There's a little bit of grit there. The home games, they're coming back to winning, the determination. I take that, and the players that are actually listening, and the fans are getting behind it, and the fans can see it. Yes, it is disappointing, but it could be worse. You could be the reigning Premier League champions. And you could be 6 out of 7. Oh man, it never mind Halloween. It could be an absolute nightmare before Christmas in the next 7 days for Liverpool. Let us hope tonight it starts.
Yeah, who they got Villa today, is it?
Yeah, they got Villa.
I love
Real Madrid.
We're still milking this,
and they got City next week. So let us hope the nightmare before Christmas continues for Liverpool. And we've got Tottenham next week. Another week of training, learning, expressing yourself on the training pitch, and let's just move on to
Spurs have got I presume they got a game midweek.
No, they might have a Europa League match.
Can someone have a look?
I think it's Champions League.
Just put Spurs fixtures. Thank you, Joseph.
So that might take it out.
I think that matters. Is it home or away? Home, so they're not going anywhere, but they've got to play a game on Tuesday, and we haven't, obviously.
Yeah, thank you for the voices in the background for confirming
the voice
that.
Of God, or Jesus.
It echoes through the cave. That is the back cave here.
So yeah, Spurs have got that game. That gives us a little bit of an advantage. I won't be too deflated. Yes, there's parts of that game I agree with you, Andy, that weren't good enough defensively, all over the gaff, not picking up men, letting Forest back into it. Sorry. And at times going forward as well, some of our passing was a little bit sloppy. But
I can be proud of the comeback.
We kept
the energy that's there. There's a will to do well and to correct some wrongs. And Jesus Christ, we're fifth. I'd rather be 5th than 15th. And at the end of the season, if it's 4th or 5th, I'll take it.
If it's 4th, I'll take it. Definitely Champions League. 5th might be Champions League.
So. It's little steps. Baby steps in a long road. Long road in a season where we'll see where we are.
Is that a reference to the Stephen King thing?
Yeah.
That's a long walk, innit? Sorry.
Yeah, the longest walk, whatever. Yeah, right.
I can't keep up sometimes, mate. I'm not with it like you, Andy. Right, this is why I say things like with it.
I'm never with it.
Andy, it's always a pleasure, even when United don't win. And I'm glad you're not angry and upset, because I think whilst there's frustrations there, I can see where you're coming from. Hopefully, we'll get a win against Spurs. Liverpool will lose against Villa and against Real Madrid, and they'll draw against City.
Oh yeah, the Beverly Hills.
Everything will be all right. That's been Andy Tate. I don't know what he's on about.
Liverpool lose again. I'll be singing that tonight.
I've been Jay Motty. This has been a review. Manchester United, join at Forest. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And just move that out of the way.
Buy your merch, people.
Check out the merchandise. There's a link in the description for that as well. Thanks for watching.